What's up, my Vina loves? This is Vina D coming to you all from Vina Team News.
Before the new episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 premieres tonight, I wanted to give a backstory of someone who's going to be on the show this season, being introduced by Kandi. So most of the things I'm going to talk about will be supported with facts. Unfortunately, due to copyright reasons, I cannot insert those clips in my video, but I have included the links in the description below, and I will let you know when to click which link and all of that. But if you go to the description below, you will see 4 links, okay? The first one will take you to the story of this person explaining everything out of their own mouth, and then the other 2 will take you to 2 separate links of interviews supporting what I'm saying, less than 2 minutes long, so you don't have to sit there and watch, the entire interview. And then, of course, the 4th link will take you to my new channel, but just focus on the first 3 links, okay? We are talking about Monyetta Shaw. She's going to be introduced as a friend of the show, and Kandi is going to bring her on. Monyetta is now married. Monyetta was engaged to super talented, amazing musician Neyo. They were never married. People always refer to her as his ex-wife. He's only been married 1 time, and his wife is Crystal. They just renewed their vows, and it was a great event, and it was all over social media. We are going to get to that. Monyetta was engaged to Neyo. They have 2 children together, a boy and a girl. I'm doing this for my supporters who contacted me and wanted me to cover this story. And we're like, Vina, okay, I'm hearing different stories and backstories about Monyetta. Some of them are conflicting. One moment this happened, the next moment this didn't happen. I know that if you do a story on it, they're aware that I will come with facts and I will also be fair. So can you please just give us a backstory, so going into the Real Housewives of Atlanta, depending on what Monyetta's storyline is, we can get a better understanding of that backstory. It all depends if she makes the choice to say, listen, I'm Monyetta Shaw and I'm going to stand on my name because I'm successful, I'm doing my thing, and I'm not going to stand on the fact that I'm Monyetta Shaw, Neyo ex-fiancé. Now she's Monyetta Shaw Carter. So it all depends on her introduction on the show, but it is a reality TV show. If you have a story, add some emotional connection, yet also lead to some gossip and drama, you already know how these shows do it. This is not her first time being on reality TV, and that's the reason why we're here, because her first time on reality TV led to a huge controversy that led to people being bullied, dragged, and the list goes on and on. Let's get into it. Monyetta and Neyo were engaged. They have 2 children, a boy and a girl. In summary, she felt like, look, I have this amazing life. I have a great career. My fiance have an amazing career. Our life is perfect and just great. I have a boy, I have a girl, I have a ring on my finger. Why should I keep having more children when I can just focus on raising these 2 beautiful, adorable, amazing kids that we already have and just focus on raising our family? I do not want to have more children. So she goes to Neyo, have the conversation with Neyo. All of these things came out of her mouth. And Neyo said, if that's what you want to do, that's your body, I support you. As a family, if that's what you want to do, that's your body, I support you. Okay? And she said, if I'm going to get my tubes tied and do all of this, you should also go and get the snip. So as a family, he supported her. She goes and she does the procedure. The relationship doesn't work out. They broke up. Neyo move on. Okay. Neyo is running around doing his thing. A whole year after their breakup, Crystal, he meets his now wife. No overlapping in the relationship. No, she was a side anything. That's another rumor that's been going around that's leading his wife to get dragged to this day. He didn't cheat on Monyetta with Crystal. She wasn't a side anything. He met her a whole year after the engagement ended. He was shooting the music video. She was casting the video to be the main girl. And for some reason, that video ended up not coming out. But that's how they met. They got married. He starts having kids with Crystal, okay, his wife. Monyetta goes on a reality TV show and she tells her story. But the way how she told her story wasn't bringing the type of drama, okay, and reaction that the producers wanted. And so the story was, he made me burn and tied my tubes, and then when it was time for him to do his, he broke up with me, left me, moved on to another woman, married her, and now they're having kids, and I can't have kids. That story is enough to make people bully and drag someone. So now his innocent wife that had absolutely nothing to do with their breakup, nothing with the tubes tying, burning, or any of that. That's a very sensitive subject. She starts getting dragged. Apparently, just dragging Neyo based on what his ex-fiancé said wasn't enough. Just blaming the man wasn't enough. How can we find a way to blame the woman and drag her? Oh, let's start a rumor and said that she was a side chick and Neyo left Monyetta for the side chick, which isn't true. So when Crystal was pregnant, but some of the comments that I used to read and see in the attack towards Neyo's wife, I have yet to see that on social media. They were so disgusting and vicious towards this woman. Now, if you click the very first link in the description below, I want you to click the very first link and hear Monyetta say those words out of her own mouth, that production and the blogs, they do things for shock value, but this is not no poor Monyetta. She's a grown woman and she made her own decision to do that, even though during the reality TV show, that's not how it was reported to the public. The other two links will take you to the episode of The Real where Monyetta is sitting right there with Neyo and his wife Crystal, and Crystal says to her face, there was no overlapping of relationship. I came in the picture way after their breakup happened, and Monyetta is sitting right there agreeing with her. That's the backstory.
Now, you all know I'm very detailed and I had more to say, but it's almost 8 p.m. and the point of this video was to get it up before the brand new season premiere. So I'm going to have to cut it short and end it here. I'm not dismissing the fact that sometimes love will make us do crazy things, okay? But I'm just saying the woman herself is saying, please stop saying poor Monyetta. I'm a grown woman. I made my own decision, and stop dragging and bullying Neyo. But the damage is done. I simply just wanted to give a backstory. And when I said innocent bystander, yes, when all of the bullying and things were going on, Monyetta and Crystal had their moment. They had their back and forth. But that's with anybody. When you are just minding your business and you met this single man and you are married to him and people start dragging you things you did not do, of course you're going to become defensive and defend yourself. But I'm going to end it here. I will absolutely have a part 2, but that's basically the back story. So I'm looking forward to seeing what her story is going to be this season. You heard her in the video saying that it is reversible, so we shall see if she's planning in the future to have children with her husband. And congratulations to Monyetta with everything she got going on. That woman is smart. She's doing her thing. She did not need to go on the reel and lie to sell books. Okay? She did not need to go on the reel and sit there next to Crystal and say, yes, girl, you did not cheat with my man. She didn't have to do that. She could have gone on the reel by herself. She did not need Neyo and Crystal to help her sell a book because she wrote a family book before. She just wanted to show that, can we just put this all to rest? We're good. Everything is fine. The co-parenting is great. No one cheated as far as when it comes to Crystal. I don't know what else he did. Okay, she wasn't involved. I made a decision. It's reversible. I'm happy. They're happy. The end. So there you go for those of you. This is the backstory. Kenya Moore was on Instagram Live. She said some juicy things. Hopefully, I can get that video up before the episode. And I said involved and not evolved, just in case you didn't hear it. Sometimes when I'm talking too fast, it happens. As far as Neyo and his wife wedding, when she got married the first time, over 6 years ago. She and Neyo, she was pregnant. So, and also during the pandemic, they went through a reconciliation period because Neyo and his wife were going through a rough patch, and he did file for divorce, but he pulled it. So with all of the ups and downs, the drama, and then her being pregnant when she got married the first time, this was like a do-over to just start fresh. So for those wondering, that's why this is my wedding. I'm not pregnant, I'm snatched, I can wear the dress that I want. And then all of the ups and downs, we almost didn't make it, but here we are. And so that's why it was a big celebration. And don't get it twisted, I do empathize with Monyetta. Sometimes you're in something and you do see forever. You think this is it, this is forever. Certain conversations lead you to think that's my forever. So I do empathize with her, and I'm not excusing whatever part Neyo played in it. I'm just a straight shooter, and if the person who's in the situation is on video in an interview saying, we made a decision as a family, it didn't go the way that we wanted it to go, okay? I'm a grown woman. I made a decision. So don't go around saying, no, poor Monyetta. No one forced me to do anything. Then I have to listen to the woman, okay? Because like I said, but I completely understand. One thing was said on TV, and then the interview said a complete opposite. But hopefully everyone is healing personally, because there's no healing on social media. When Neyo and his wife vow renewal images were posted, the entire comment section was filled with hate and her getting dragged again for something she did not do. So I do wish the entire family, Neyo, his kids, his wife, Monyetta, her entire side, complete healing. And hopefully this time around on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, production gets it right. But we know how production do. We know. We support Kenya Moore over here, so we know how they do their bias editing and all of that. But looking forward to the new episode. I'm wishing all of you well, and take care.
And here my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.